And when
So
I think
pretty.
of a fountain,
Yes.
I think of estate homes.
Oh,
like it's
me
something
too.
that you only see in the larger mansions and larger homes. Well, now we can have a fountain that
You can.
be moved easily.
It
It's
can
not
be.
a permanent installation.
That's right.
Front yard one day, backyard the next. Somewhere maybe that you can see it from inside, because I would love when the birds come.
I
And
love
so
it too.
It's going to be a nice little bird bath, but it's also a water feature. When you
It's
think of like
pretty.
designed gardens,
Oh,
they always have
completely.
some sort of water feature in them.
And you need some sort of a focal point too when you're doing your gardening. This is one of those that would look gorgeous with the sun patience
Yes.
of Phillips all the way around the base of it, and you put this in the middle. Wow, that is a real stately look.
Well, you know, I think
So
about
pretty.
one of my neighbors does have a installed fountain.
Oh, yes.
But I feel like it might be kind of high maintenance because they actually have to cover it.
Oh,
because you can't,
yes,
it has a
right.
cover over it because I
And
guess
they probably worry about the lines. You don't have to have a plumber with this. You don't have to hire an electrician, which is one of the great things. You can run it during the day, the night, the sun, the shade. It doesn't really matter.
And when the
You
weather turns, you
and
take
then when
it
the
in.
weather turns,
You
that's
pick
it.
it up.
That's it. You just empty the water right out of it, and then you put it in your garage and store it, or put it in your shed. Without water in it, it stores really nicely. It's just one of those beautiful pieces that looks so cool. I love this fountain.
Well, choose your color because the white stone is the most popular,
Is it?
but also the most limited. Only a few dozen
we
remain
have-
in the white stone.
We have
the middle's the bronze.
Bronze, and then that black granite that, you know, can look a little golden in tones with
Yes,
the
and they'll
background.
look at the right light,
Right, with
yeah.
the right light. I love that.
M60886 is your item number. We have no other fountains. Look at this. I would not be surprised to see this in like a more commercial setting.
Yes.
Right? If you've always wanted to bring those fountains of Vegas home,
That's right.
now you can. All right, Ginger, thank you so much. Now, still to come from Wicker Park, we have this faux ivy privacy fence. If you have any eyesores in the yard, if you have a privacy issue, maybe you always find that your neighbors are peeping over, hey, we'll block them out with this faux ivy fence, which is so easy to hang and put up. So we'll have a full presentation coming up. But first, am I in the right place? Oh, I'm coming to you. Sorry. I'm like, Philip's walking away from me. What's happening? Okay, because Philip's later. All right. What'd you say? Yeah, Philip said it's all about me. You do what, all right, follow what I'm doing. All right, so up next, we're going to talk plow and hearth with a brand new spinner. They really put spinners on the map for us here at QVC. They're so fun in the yard. They're colorful, they're grand, they add movement, and today we have a brand new center swirl spinner, just under $75. This bad boy is over 6 feet tall and a diameter of 24 inches. So this one is definitely a head turner and an eye catcher. And Nancy Brandmueller,
hello,
she joins us
everyone.
once again to tell us more. Yes. Hi, Nancy.
Hello, Gabrielle. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Well, you can't come with Plow and Hearth and not bring me a spinner. Like I always look forward every season to the new spinners. Yeah.
As do I. You know, I'm always thrilled when I can bring you a new spinner because spinners really are the hallmark item for Plow and Hearth here at QVC. And the reason is because they have such great designers. They're always going to give you something unique and beautiful. And spinners help add life to your garden. You know, you don't have to plant them. You just put them in the ground. But they move and they have a changing look to them every time you're looking out at them. And so I love this spinner because it's just such pretty colors. First time we've ever done it all blue, which is so vibrant.
Well,
and
let's
we
go
can
through
show the colors. Absolutely.
All right, we'll start by you.
Right, so this one is multi. I'll stop it just so that you can see it. This one's multi right here. You're going to see, excuse me, all of the beautiful colors of the rainbow inside there. You're seeing the beautiful curve of these, I'm going to call them flower petals on the edge. And there are 2 pinwheels on each of these. In the center, look at that blue. It's like a London blue topaz to me.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it?
Very much jewel tone. And this is the first time you were saying that we've even had an all blue spinner from Plow and Hearth. And then the last option We say yellow, but this is more like golden sun.
It really
when
is.
you really look at it.
Yep, it really is, because there's also that beautiful kind of orange tone in the center there.
Yeah.
So it really looks just like the sun on that kind of as it's starting to set in the sky, and it's just really beautiful. And there's that beautiful center swirl right here that kind of gives it an optical illusion. And I do want to let you know, when you get these home and you put them in the ground, the reason why we're spinning them with our hand is there is no wind
There's
in
no
here.
wind.
But when you see them spinning, they are designed to spin in an opposite direction. So look at that center. You're getting sleepy. No, you're not. But there's that kind of optical illusion of it sort of pulsating a little bit, just kind of moving. And that's because of all these beautiful ribbons of metal that are right in the center, and it's going to repeat itself on the other side. Now you saw me spinning it like this, right? Because it's also going to spin around on the top of the pole. So many fun things about this spinner.
Well, this, remember, is new, and the blue is already limited. We have less than 100 in the all blue spinner. It's a first, so you'd be one of the first to have it. M65320 is your item number. So this is 75 inches tall, Nancy. This is one where you see this from the street. You see this, if the next door neighbor from their home, they'll see it in your yard. So it really stands out. It's, I feel like, the kind of the wow factor to a yard, especially this time of year, Nancy.
Right, right. You know, this time of year, nothing really is going on in your yard. I always say, you know, your gardens are sleeping right now, but you still want to look at something. You still want to, as you're driving up your driveway, have something really pretty to see, kind of your calling card in your front of your house. Hey, mine's that house with that vibrant blue wind spinner. Well, you know, if they're coming over for bunco, they know which house is yours, right?
For sure.
But the other thing is, you have something that you can look at. Maybe you can see it out from your window when you're doing the dishes, or maybe it's that place. You know, I have a place on my couch, and I love to put bird feeders out. I also like to put spinners out that I can see from my couch. So as I'm having my morning coffee, now that it's chilly and cold, I still am looking outside. I still can see something beautiful and see that movement going on. And then, if you're someone that says, well, Nancy, I can't put it out right now. My ground is frozen. It's covered in snow right now. Okay, here's an idea for you. If you really would love one of these spinners and you want to start enjoying it, which you can, do something like we've done here. You can get a flower box, and in your garage, fill it with dirt, because it's not going to be frozen yet, and then take it outside and place it where you want to. I'm going to show you something else too. When you're putting your spinner on, you don't have to move it with the spinner top on. You can just move it with the pole, and then when you get it in place, all you do is slide that spinner top on.
And so what is the total assembly when it arrives?
Oh, good question. So you have a few pieces of your pole and some prongs on the very bottom. You're just going to put those together. That takes about 5 minutes. I'm going to stop this one because I want you to see. So the two pinwheels are attached to this center T-pole right there. And so you're just going to screw those on, and then, like I showed you, this slides right onto the top of the pole. And then you're going to place it where you would like to have it in your yard. And probably the best place to start about it is to think of the corner of your house and kind of go out from there. So then you're going to take advantage of wind coming from both directions.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, it's not a permanent installation. So if wherever you put it, it's not quite working, you can always move it.
Absolutely.
And when you move, you take your wind spinner with you.
Yeah.
So this is new. We just launched this, and over 1,000 have been ordered. I want to just show you your color options and give you an update, because you're seeing the multi on your screen right now. So that has the blues, the reds, the yellows, and the greens. Only 150 remain in the multi.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know. We just launched this.
Wow.
On the 26th of January. So.
Oh, wow.
In the blue option, we have 5 dozen. That is the most popular.
Yeah.
But it's also the most limited, so that's going to be the one to sell out first. And then the last one, which is called yellow, but notice it's very golden, like a big sun, and we have 250 remaining. I will say all of them are gorgeous, and they are like jewelry for your yard. There's one right behind you, Nancy, in our flower bed. Like right now, everything is either brown or maybe just the evergreens. So it's nice to add just that little splash, and now you can kind of get some perspective if it's in the ground, how tall it's going to be in your yard. That looks fantastic. And we do have quite a bit of wind, a little gustiness. I like when it's really windy. These spinners fly.
They
just really
do.
spin. Now, not fly away, but they really spin.
Right.
And it is kind of hypnotic to watch them spin around.
You're right. You're right. There's something really peaceful and soothing about looking
Yes.
out and seeing movement. And so when you had said, you know, stick them in the ground, and even if it's really windy, I do want to show you down below.
Okay.
Because right here, okay, I'm going to move these flowers. I want you to see, here's the prongs right here. Not like the most amazing part of the spinner, except that make sure you step into this part right here so it's solidly in the ground. And then that way, when you do get high winds, it's going to be fine. It's
Right.
going to stay upright and you're not going to have a problem. So just step that in the
Make
ground.
sure they're really rooted in there.
Exactly. And again, if you're in a frozen area